All right, comments here next. Transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube. I got off of YouTube and DeviantArt. There are comments against the comments I made against deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. Let's continue on here. Someone being angry that I'm telling them, basically using science. I said I only believe there's two sexes. They're very angry about that. So let's go. I don't believe there are two sexes. He or she is cute, though. And someone says, please indicate yourself on gender presentation. That's not sex. That's lies. And intersex biology, deformed biology. I respect people's identities, even if they're lies. No. They use they, them pronouns. They do, but I don't care. They use they them pronouns, and then this person decides to hide their art from me, which is one of the stupidest things I ever heard of. Because art is an expression, art is a statement, and when someone does not agree with that statement, better thing to do is to say, yeah, well, whatever. Here's my statement. Don't like it too bad. Instead of hide it, hide the statement. What's out? What's out? Terrible ideas. So then someone else says, I say, no, they are not. They are females who got confused. I say, though, someone probably said, trans, men are men. I was like, no, they're not. They are females who got confused. They're not male. They're just different kinds of females. Someone's like, yes, we are, because they say they are. I mean, it looks like a girl now. In the next 10 years, I am a guy. No, girl. Always be a girl. No, they can't do that. My name may be Riley right now. When I turn 18, my name will be Alex, short for Alexander. So yes, we are men. No, we're not. No, you're not. Otherwise, here's the door picture. No. No. And yes, they are female, but they are men as female. So, lying. Your sex, a man is your gender. Female is sex, your man is your gender. So lying, yes. So what else? I mean, technically you're right. Thank you. I am trans, says this girl. I have no idea what's up with my brain. I don't feel female at all. Like there is no male or female feeling. That's why. It's really strange, but I can't really help it. Felt the same way for years and years now. It's kind of crappy to feel like your body doesn't match your identity. It can't. You have to live with that. Your body can't match your identity. You have to learn to live with that. Basically be like, doesn't matter what my body looks like. Here's my identity. My identity is in here, in the mind. I say, I know what's going on here. You are different than other girls because you are supposed to be. You are a unique individual. You do not have to like the same things others like to be female. You just have to have been born with ovaries. And so you're saying being trans is a new gender? No, I'm saying that it's an interpretation of feelings they are having. I was like, no, everyone is transgender. How do you figure that? I'm physically male and I'm okay with it. I am physically male and I'm okay with it. Everyone feels some kind of thought towards being another gender. I'm like, true. Then I realized I don't need to do that stuff to do that, to do this, to be that, to be, to do the stuff I like. So it's no one. I say no one is born in the wrong body. People can think they are, but it's because they have bad teaching. The body is not the problem. The standard of beauty is. So it's a good golly. Thank you for saying this. People seriously need to understand this. Smiley face. I said that. Someone said thank you. Like I say, you're welcome. Someone says you are basically saying people's orders are valid. It should have stopped being afraid. It work on me, not be afraid though. Not invalid, but it shouldn't work on me, not be afraid though. Fight against the fear. And I say, this is yet another example of double standard. Beauty people would agree that an underage Gokua or Gokuko touching a boy Bulma's boa and balls is messed up. But in the show, when the genders are reversed, it's just funny stuff. It's pretty apt up, but yeah, it was more considered for comedy that way. And then someone's actually a lot of people got mad at the original, the Ori. I was like, well, that's good to hear because I saw a picture. Someone drew a picture of a grown-up, a 16-year-old male version of Bulma from Dragon Ball Z. Hanging out with a 7 or 8-year-old female version of Goku, and she basically, one of the things that happened was they slept in the same bed, and eventually I think she nestled. She was able to basically feel around on him, just like Goku felt around on female Bulma. I'm like, whoa, So I'm like, I don't like that. Someone said, bro, stop. It's not double standard. Yes, it is. There are no more examples. Yeah, there's lots of examples. And someone says, I can't stop staring at Ginger Pin Loli Goko. Someone says, mind-boggling, isn't it? She is freaking cute, but no, he's sad. Someone says, dysphoria. is distress, discomfort, not fear. Stress and discomfort is fear. There you go. I say fear makes people distressed and uncomfortable. Yeah, so sad they tried to do that. Got a cut on my hand a while ago, but it's healing up. It's healing up. So I feel better. That's good. See here. So, and someone said, I had never heard of a trans person afraid of their genitals, except for all the ones that aren't. Someone, I said, thanks, I'll be famous. You wait and see. You won't be famous. Get rid of this whole dysphoria is fear mentality and make real art. Clenching teeth, emoji. Real art. Though this is real art because art is expression. So someone says, I wish I had one too. And someone says, you are bold. I like it. And some days I wish I was a chick. This is someone. Personally, I wish I had been born a girl. So much more freedom and choices. I say there's problems either way. You gotta deal with those. I say, sorry you feel that way, but that's impossible. But of all of us, nothing to sneeze at. And being born with one should not automatically make you inferior to other people. So it's actually transgender males totally can get a stick. No, they can't. Through philoplasty, lying, basically. A person who was born without a penis, who lost theirs, can get a stick, get a dick. Most transgender men don't want a penis because they feel inferior without one. They do, because they're girls. It has nothing to do with society. It has a lot to do with society. Trans men, girls want to be boys, just feel wrong with that one, like any guy would. But they got vulva, so they're okay. So it's really sad when there's like saying, I feel I have something wrong with me. I got this stuff that totally works 100%, but I don't like it. That's normal. Stop it. Trans women are she's, dip, dude. Don't cuss, I got rid of that word. No, they're males. Trans women are boys that want to be girls. I say only by feelings do not count according to science. Comments like spam. I say feelings do not count according to science, but all altering what natural does. That's why they don't sew body parts into things or take them off, unless it's part of an experiment to see what happened when they did that. They alter natural order. That makes me wonder why doctors and psychologists are so eager to tell people that they are trans and reassignment surgery. Comments like spam. I say you have helped me see that people believe that they are trans. They're trans, being experimented on. Well, psychotic doctors and other medical professionals. This is yet another reason why people should not transition. Someone says, here's a radical idea. What if those doctors aren't really experimenting on anyone at all? Then why would they go against the natural order? So call them she's. So no. Want to lie on their behalf. And someone says, just how many books have you thought full of this other crap? Of course, I get rid of that word. Oh my gosh, you actually turned this into a trans thing. It was always a trans thing. Lamest plot twist ever, because I say it's lame. Because I'm trying to say you're lame somehow. Dang it. Yeah, no. And I say, actually, it was always a transgenderism. So it says, lol, this comic is stupid, because I say it's stupid. Interacting like a rating of transgender is going to do stuff. Because that word, XD, and I say, how is it stupid? One, the art is bad, because I say it's bad. Two, you're targeting transgender people for literally no reason, other than the fact that they're lying about their biological sex, and trying to spread that, say that that's a good way to live, but it's not. Next. How much time we got? No time. Offensive and awful, says someone who I thought was a friend. I say, JK, this is an amazing comic. And I say, whew, you have me going for a second there. Best joke ever. It's clearly a bad comic, says somebody. And only to those who hate my hero is saying, freaking priest, says someone. Wait, this is directed to me? Awesome. And no, I will not stop. It's directed to me? Ha, no. I was talking about a different person's comment. F off. Literally no one cares about your stupid stickman transphobic comics, except for me. So, there's someone. And someone said, no one cares about you either. And someone says, I might be true, but at least I'm not transphobic scum, or like you, you're really a group called Furry Booty Club. You activate, and you don't deserve to be in a smug fan club either. Transphobic apologist. Actually, I care. That's enough to make me keep going. I'm like, hey, but why do you feel the need to make them? Just let us live in peace. We're not hurting you. You're hurting yourselves. Dysphoria isn't hurting you. Yes, it is. It's sad to see people just dying because they're freaking out because their bodies are normal. But because they think their bodies something wrong with their bodies, they're freaking out of it. That's terrible. You can have an opinion, but you don't need to voice it so much. And in this way, forward, what's that? / backslash. What time we got? I believe that people. Oh yeah, I believe that people who believe they are transgender are hurting themselves. They say that there's something wrong with their bodies when there is nothing wrong with them. Dysphoria / fear has deceived them and others, and I must help them fight against it. And someone says, no, they don't think there's something wrong with their bodies. Yes, they do. 100%. It's just that their body doesn't match up with their brain, so they think there's something wrong with it. Or they simply be happier in another as another gender.